Hi all, Renee here. I am here today to show you the Paper Pumpkin Inked Occasions April 2025 kit. I did make all of the cards as they're called for, except I changed a few little things on the sentiment so that it fits what I needed. Um, this particular kit, I did cut all the cards in half, so I'll show you the 9 additional cards that I got. However, this time I did not cut the envelopes apart. The reason being is the envelopes are white inside, and the only decoration they have is this here on the corner. And I just wasn't, what's the word? Motivated, I guess, to cut these up and make cards with them. I may change my mind, do it later. If I do, I'll post a quick little update. But in the meantime, here's what I did. So like I said, I did all the cards. I did these 3 exactly as the kit instructed, and I think they turned out great. I did turn this one so that the pink was at the top, and I kind of like it with the pink at the top. So if you haven't done this kit yet, turn them around, see what you think. But I really like that pink at the top. So that was that 3. Then the second one's here. I actually did 3, but I already used one for a graduation that I just left the second little sentiment off, and it just said congratulations, and I wrote my little message inside. I think this kit was absolutely beautiful. I love the gold accents on the background paper. And then the third one is hugs, I'm here for you, but that really didn't work for what I do either, so I changed it to sending my love, and I just did 3 exactly the same. Now for the fun part, let me show you what I did differently. So I used, let's see, I'll show you these ones first. I kept it pretty simple. These 3, I did almost all exactly the same, just a little bit different. With one I used a thinking of you sentiment that I had left over from card 1 because it did give you 4 of them, so I used that here. And then I used the Gallery Blooms stamp set and die set, and this has so many different dies in it. I love it. So what I did was these 2 I just cut out of white with just black ink. This one I used a colored paper with black ink, and I actually think I like the white ones better. And then I think this is Gorgeous Grape on the background is just some extra cardstock that I had that I just cut an oval, and then cut these little guys and some different ones there. Really, really simple. I didn't even color the flowers. I originally thought about coloring the flowers, but I thought, you know what, it looks so pretty. So this was the back side of this card base. So I got 3 additional cards out of that card base. So that's what those ones look like. And then on this card, this paper was so beautiful, like I said before, that when I got to the back of that particular card and decided to use the other side of it, I was like, oh, I don't want to mess up this paper. It's just so beautiful. I don't want to cover it up with anything. I just love it. So I have this older die. It's from close to my heart, obviously long retired and gone, but it worked out perfectly for this technique. And I think this is called the blackout technique. I am not sure. Really, actually very, very simple. What you do is you just cut out whatever your die cut is, and I recommend doing your die cut with something that's one piece and is kind of large and is kind of a silhouette. I did it with a bunch of lettered die cuts and did Happy Father's Day on a card for my son, and that took me forever. He's worth it, but I will not do anymore. So then what you do is you just back it with some kind of a colored cardstock. In this case, I used that Gorgeous Grape again. You can see the edge of it there. And you can either line it up perfectly or you can kind of offset it a little bit, and then that background shows. But that's what I did for these 3, and I think they are so pretty. And I just put these up on dimensionals. Very, very simple to make. And then for my last card, it used the other half of the card base from this. And for this one, I use the Layers of Beauty. I use the stamp set, the masks, and the die. And I have to tell you, I have used this stamp set so much. It is one of my go-to favorites. And for this one, I did, for the flowers, I did, this is a better representation because unfortunately on this one, I got another color on my blending brush. I used Fresh Freesia for the lightest, Petunia Pop for the middle color, and then Berry Burst for the darkest. And then I tried two different ways. I do like, when I do this particular stamp set and masks, when I do my green, I just use one color of green. And the way I get the difference is it's just 2 layers. So on this one, I used, this one was Mossy Meadow. But I wanted to bring in a little bit more of the green in the green, or I'm sorry, a little bit more of the blue in the green so that it would blend a little better with this background. And so on the other two, I did Shaded Spruce. And I do like that a little better with this background. So if you do something similar, I just wanted to show you that difference. And then these 3, I just put them up on dimensionals, as you can see there. So they're a little 3D, and they're just blank note cards. So that is what I did with the Inked Occasions April 2025 Paper Pumpkin. I really had a lot of fun with this one. And on this one, I didn't make as many cards as I normally do. I got 18 out of a kit that was meant to make 9. So I feel really good about that. And if you look at the price of cards, I really got a deal. So there's all the cards, multiples of many, that I made with the kit. So if you have any questions about anything I did, just leave me a comment down below. I just want to make a quick little video and show you this. I will be back. I have a haul for you that I'm going to be recording next. And then I have a couple more kits that I'm trying to get through so I can have some more videos for you. I'm sorry I was gone for a little bit, but we were on a very long vacation. We went all over the place. So when I was doing that, I wasn't even thinking about anything but having a good time with my husband. And we had a wonderful time with our grandchildren. And it was overall just a really great trip. We enjoyed ourselves immensely. So with that, I'm going to leave you. I hope you're having a great day. If you, like I said, have questions, comments, anything, just leave those down below for me. I'd love to hear from you. And let me know which of the cards was your favorite. I have a really hard time picking, but I really like this one. And I really like this one. And I really like this one. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. So let me know what your favorite is. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.